Hey guys, Boston Chris here with another Ark Survival Evolved video. We just got a major update for the game of Ark Survival Evolved. I just kind of wanted to go over it with you guys, show you what's new, what has changed, and how it's going to change our gameplay for Fjord, and if there are any other non-Fjord related patch notes as well. But let's go over it here. This is a major version for servers and clients. What that means is if you are playing the game of Ark, you will have to download an update for your client, which means your game, your app, wherever you are, Steam, Xbox, PS4, whatever. Okay, so that means you will have to update you will have to download an update for this. It's also a major version for servers, which means once you have the client downloaded or updated, it won't matter because the servers still have to update as well. So if you own a rented server like I do, if you rent a server from Nitrado like I do or G-Portal, then you will have to wait for G-Portal or Nitrado to update the servers on their side as well with this new patch, okay? Just so you understand. Here are the patch notes. Number 1, Fjord map fixes including the following. Auto TP zone. I'm not sure what that means, but auto teleport zone. Oil vein node fixes, which I'm assuming that means maybe they're going to add more oil veins. I don't know. Lava damage volume. That means I think they're probably upping the lava damage. Kill volume. Wild spawn fixes. Water volume in Poison Wyvern Trench. Fixes to trees to allow harvesting, and fixed holes. Number 2, added further wild creature spawns to Asgard biome on Fjord. This means apparently that there wasn't enough wild creatures spawning in the Asgard area. Okay. Also, they have decreased the alpha dino spawns on Fjord. You might have noticed that there was a ridiculous amount of alphas all over the map, especially anytime you went into the ocean. There were literal packs of alpha megalodons. So apparently that wasn't the desired effect for the map, so they have decreased the amount of alphas that we're going to see on the map. This means now that you will see less runestones, but they have thought of that. They have also increased the runestone reward drop rate by 40%. So it looks like even though we're going to have less alphas, you will still get a higher reward every time you do find an alpha, which is good. That means there probably won't be much of a difference for the amount of runestones you're going to get for to get into the mini bosses, Bela, Hades, Skull, and Steinbjorn, right? Fix an exploit. Thanks. Fixed polar bear crash. I'm assuming that means Steinbjorn. Maybe you would crash from his arena, or I don't know. Maybe when you started it, you would crash. I never experienced that. Fixed a bug related to player character becoming encumbered while fast traveling with the Fjordhawk. I'm really glad that's going to be fixed. Because for me, I used to have to leave the server and sometimes lose my stuff. So essentially what would happen is you would fast travel, and your bag would be on the ground, and your Fjordhawk would be there on the side, but you would be encumbered. You wouldn't be able to move. You would still have ghost inventory, even though your actual inventory was in the bag on the floor, right? Fixed the Fjordhawk not returning to player when it was leashed. I had never experienced that. Fixed realm teleporting after the boss fight on Fjord. Never experienced that. I'm glad that's fixed. Fixed reloading while mounted with a shoulder pad equipped. That was a pain in the butt, especially when you were on a Desmodus. So essentially what was happening is if you had a Fjordhawk or a Sonoma Crops or something on your shoulder and you were trying to, let's say you're trying to trank a dino from the back of a Desmodus or any other mounted dinosaur where you can pull out your gun, the gun wouldn't reload. The only way to fix it was to get off of your mount and to throw off your shoulder pad, and then it would frickin' reload. So I'm glad that's apparently fixed. Fixed Strider harvesting issues. I wish they were a little more specific on that one, because I'm not sure what issues they had. I have seen some problems with the Strider, especially with berries. They haven't been harvesting berries. So maybe they're harvesting berries again. Hopefully that's the issue they're talking about. I'm going to check that out once this is all downloaded. Our Karkinos can no longer pick up Deinonychus and Forces. I didn't know they could. That's pretty badass. So that's fixed or whatever. I guess that wasn't intended or they changed their mind. I don't know. It would seem like the Deinonychus would be pretty OP if you could carry 2 of them around with the Carcinos with their bleed effect. That's kind of crazy. I'm glad that's gone. All right, Redistributed. This is a big one, guys. This kind of hurts me a little bit internally. Redistributed Element Shard Black Pearl nodes on Fjord. This includes a 70% nerf to the amount of nodes in the Throat of Flames and redistribution of those to the following areas. Element Shards have now been added to the Fire Wyvern Trench, the Molten Caverns, the Mount Doom Caverns, and Ballheimer. And Black Pearls have been added to the Poison Wyvern Trench and the Lightning Wyvern Trench. Now, I'm assuming the Throat of Flames is the area down where the Magmasaur spawns are, because that's where I go with my Strider to harvest the Element Shard. And I was getting about 40,000 Element Shard at 2 times harvest. So that means that if it was official, it would be about 20,000 around there, which would give me about 200 element. So if they're lessening that by 70%, that's a lot. So that means you're going to be down to like 60 element. You're only going to get like 6,000 shard now in that area. So that's a big, big nerf. I wish I had known that prior, because I would have been grinding that element. Usually I just go down there when I run out, and then I get more. But now, my gosh, that means it's going to take 3 different trips to just do 1 from before. Now, I'm going to try to find where the element shards have been added in the Fire Wyvern, Molten Caverns, and Mount Doom Caverns. I'll also show you guys where the Poison Wyvern and Lightning Wyvern Black Pearls are at as well in a future video. So make sure you subscribe for future videos and stuff like that. Like the video if this helped you at all. Looks like there were some good changes here. I'm a little bit upset with the Element Shard nerf or redistribution. I guess it's not really a nerf. They nerfed the one area but redistributed it to different parts of the map. It's just going to make grinding Element a little bit more difficult, which I guess is okay because Element is supposed to be difficult to get. And it did feel pretty easy to get on Fjord, right? So maybe it'll be more balanced, right? Let me know what you guys think of some of these changes down in the comments down below. And I will catch you down the road. Thanks for watching.